Hi Cheeks, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to try to get through this video pretty quickly. Today I want to show you products that I have finished. This is my little Coach bag full of used up goodies that I want to share with you. So I'm going to do this video in two parts. This video that I'm doing right now is going to be hair and skincare, and then my next video will be like makeup products, because I've finished a few that I want to talk about, but I've also got a couple more that are like just hanging on. They're almost done. So basically, the first thing I'll share with you, I'll pull these out. I went through a whole round of my DevaCurl. These are the small bottles, which is why I went through them all. But basically, I've got the LowPoo, the NoPoo, which I alternate, and I've got two things of gel. The first one is the ArcAngell, which is like the firm hold gel, and then the DevaCurl Spray Gel. This one actually has like a tiny bit, like maybe like one more application left in it that I might squeeze out tomorrow. But the reason I haven't gone through the whole thing of conditioner, I'm about halfway through, is because I got the giant 32 ounce like big salon sized jug. These are the little 12 ounces. So actually this one, the spray one, is 8 ounce, and all the others are 12 ounces. So in my last video I showed you my hair on DevaCurl. This is obviously not freshly washed hair. This is my hair on day 2, where I was too tired to do anything in the morning and just threw it up. So these products I would highly, highly, highly recommend. I spent a lot of time, well, I don't want to go into my whole hair story right now, but basically, when I went natural and stopped like relaxing my hair, stopped flat ironing so much, that sort of thing, I found DevaCurl through a local salon in my area, and for 3 years have been completely hooked. This stuff is great. It helped repair my hair. My hair, seriously, has never been this healthy or like grown. It's never grown this fast before. It's growing really fast. I feel like the products I'm using are a lot better. The good thing about this whole line is it's sulfate free. And then there's a whole like Diva certified haircut that you can get, which I've been getting, and it I'll talk about that some other time, or you can Google it. I mean, it's all over the web. Basically, it's all about celebrating curly hair, taking care of your hair, being healthy, using good products in your hair, and then getting a flattering haircut that works with your hair's natural texture rather than working against it. So I went through a whole round of that stuff. And actually, I do want to quickly mention this spray gel. I thought this was just going to be kind of like, I didn't think I was going to get much use out of it, but when I ran out of my regular gel, I started using the spray gel, and it actually worked really well. Like, it's worked just as well in my hair as the regular one is. I feel like I do spray a lot. Like, I have to spray a lot because I can't just squeeze it out into my hand. But, and it's like a thinner consistency, but it still works just as good. So, in case you were wondering, that's that. Okay. Talking about other hair care products. This is the Blow Pro Blowout Spray. I think I mentioned this in my October favorites last month. Basically, it's a non-stick hairspray. When I do blow dry my hair and I style it, this is what I use, because after you're done, you can still run your hands through your hair. It's not sticky, it's not crunchy, it doesn't flake. You can still brush your hair the next day. It holds the style. You can brush your hair, use a comb or whatever, and it doesn't get all messed up. So it's all done. It's a little one, and I'm sad that it's done. This was like $9, and I think the big one is like $18. But I definitely want to repurchase this because this stuff worked really well. But I want to get through some other hairsprays that I have first, even though they're not as good. I finally finished my Happy Birthday Beautiful. This is from, I think, 2011, the last year's Sephora birthday gift. This stuff was terrible. I mean, I wouldn't use it as a body gel. It's drying. It's got sulfates in it. It has like a vanilla-y smell, which is okay, but I mean, nothing to write home about. But it was free, and this is a decent-sized bottle, so I use this as shaving cream for my legs and my underarms. And that worked out pretty well, so it's over. The next thing I have in here, this is the AcneFree Gentle Acne Scrub. This stuff is designed to unclog pores, control oil. It's got like little tiny beads. It says oatmeal and jojoba or jojoba or whatever that is, but it's got the salicylic acid. It's got little tiny beads in it. It's supposed to exfoliate and scrub out the dead skin cells and stuff, which I need. I do exfoliate a couple times per week, which I find helps with like the blackheads and stuff. This stuff was good. I'll tell you what, about halfway through, I got kind of lazy, and when it was time to exfoliate my scalp, I normally use like white sugar or brown sugar or every now and then baking soda. One day I got lazy and I didn't like remember to bring the stuff in the shower with me. This was in there, so I reached for it and I used it. So I'll tell you, about a third of this bottle was used on my scalp, like exfoliating my scalp, which was fine. It didn't do any damage to my hair or my scalp or anything. So I do like this stuff. The reason I haven't repurchased it, I actually bought a different what do they call this, face wash, but a different one that has the benzoyl peroxide, because I feel like I've always used products with salicylic acid and I've never really seen a huge difference. So I went ahead and got, and I'll talk about it some other point, I don't have it with me here, it's a Neutrogena product that has benzoyl peroxide. Thought I'd give it a shot. I've heard that for some people the salicylic acid, you know, if it doesn't work, maybe the other stuff works. So that's that. Okay, along the lines of skincare, this is Sarna Sensitive. I would not repurchase the Sensitive. I would repurchase Sarna. I grew up with Sarna. It's the best anti-itch lotion you can find, like hands down. I got this. Here's the thing about Sarna. It stinks. If you ever used it, it has this terrible, terrible smell that just stays with you, and it's really, really awful. But it works. This sensitive skin one, yeah, it doesn't really have a smell. It's fragrance free, but it doesn't work as well as the original. So I went through the whole bottle just because I had it and I wanted to use it up, but I would definitely, if you have like dry skin or you get bitten by a bug or whatever, have some of this stuff on hand because it's really good. Yeah, I just wouldn't buy the scent unless you have sensitive skin and you need this, which it has promoxine hydrochloride 1%. If you need that, fine, but the ingredients are definitely different. I don't know what's in the regular one, but the regular one works better. Okay, last thing in here. This is the Olay Professional ProX Exfoliating Cleanser. This came with my little Olay brush thing that I showed in my last video. I think it's called like the ProX Cleansing Brush or whatever. The little spin brush thing that's basically like the cheapy Clarisonic that I've been using and loving. This is a little sample size that came with it. This stuff's pretty good. Has no smell, which is great. It has really, really fine particles in it so that it's not too harsh using it in conjunction with the brush on your face to exfoliate. I do like it. I don't know if I'd rebuy it because I feel like it was great at cleansing, but it doesn't really have any like acne fighting properties or like doesn't really do anything else other than like exfoliate. So if I were looking for just an exfoliator, that might be okay. But honestly, I could just use like sugar or baking soda or something like that. But I guess the thing here is it's not too harsh. But I mean, this stuff was great. If someone gave me another little bottle like this, I'd totally use it all up. So that's what I have to say. That's it for my hair and skincare products I've used up. These are things I've finished over the last couple of weeks. Well, maybe over the last 4 weeks or so that I've kind of put together and wanted to share. So stay tuned for one of my upcoming videos on makeup products that I've used up. And, of course, November favorites because it's almost December and I can't believe that. So, anyway, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.